standing in the hallway of 2012, in a world that's moving forward, in a life I cannot fix. The calendar is turning, people say I'm looking well, but I'm living in a story that I'm far too tired to tell. I've got new shirts in the closet and new shoes beside the door, but they don't feel like the skin I used to wear anymore. The morning light is different, the coffee's gone to black. I'm a traveler on a highway and I'm never looking back, except for one small secret that I hide beneath my sleeve, a ghost of a feeling that I can't quite bear to leave. I still wear your yesterday like a heavy winter coat. I'm still sailing on the wreckage of a long forgotten boat. The world sees the now, but I'm wrapped in the then, waiting for the moments to start over once again. I've got the present in my pocket, but the past is in my soul. I'm still wearing your yesterday to keep me feeling whole. I caught my own reflection in the window of the store, and for a second I saw you standing right there by the door. I'm still using your phrases, I still hum your favorite song, like a habit or a heartbeat that refuses to be wrong. I tried to take it off, yeah, I tried to let it slide, but it's webbed into everything I'm trying hard to hide. Is it a haunting or a comfort? Is it a prison or a home? To carry your scent with me everywhere I roam. They say that time is healing, but it's just a clever lie. When the fabric of your memory is the only thing that's dry, it's out of style, it's tattered, and the edges are all frayed, but it's the only place where us hasn't started yet to fade. I still wear your yesterday like a heavy winter coat. I'm still sailing the wreckage of a long forgotten boat. The world sees the now, but I'm wrapped in the then, waiting for the moments to start over once again. I've got the present in my pocket, but the past is in my soul. I'm still wearing your yesterday to keep me feeling whole. So let the years keep rolling, let the seasons turn to gray. I'm not ready for tomorrow if it takes your ghost away. I'll just stay here in the shadows, in the warmth of what we were. Still where you yesterday, for the hymn that loved the hurt. Still wearing it, your yesterday. It's all I have left today. The mercury dropped without a single word of warning. I woke up to the ice against the glass this morning. One day the sun was gold upon your hair, the next there was nothing but a draft in the air. You didn't pack a bag, you didn't leave a note, just a shivering silence in the pockets of my coat. The sky turned a heavy, bruised shade of late. I'm replaying the last gentle things that you said. How can a heart go from summer to stone? How can a house feel this wretchedly alone? You left like a winter storm, sudden and white, covering the world in the middle of the night. You froze the garden and you killed the flame. Now the wind is the only thing whispering your name. Everything's buried under layers of cold, a story of us that will never be told. Yeah, the clouds moved in and the sky was torn, and you left like a winter storm. Now it's 10:26 and the frost hasn't thawed. I'm walking on a frozen lake, feeling like a fraud. I try to find the path where we used to run, but the ice is reflecting a pale dying sun. My breath comes in ghosts that vanish in the dark. Searching for a heater, searching for a spark. They say the spring is coming, they say the birds will sing. Oh, but they don't know the damage that a blizzard can bring. The branches are broken, the power lines are down, and I'm just a stranger in a snow-covered town, waiting for a melt that I know won't arrive. Just trying to keep the pilot light alive. You left like a winter storm, sudden and white, covering the world in the middle of the night. You froze the garden and you killed the flame. Now the wind is the only thing whispering your name. Everything's buried under layers of cold, a story of us that will never be told. Yeah, the clouds moved in and the sky The windows are rattled, the fire is dead. I'm shivering in the middle of our bed. Just a long white season with no reason why. Under a bitter January sky, softly you left like a storm, and I'm still freezing. Still freezing, so cold. The sky opened up over 4th and Vine, just as you told me you were no longer mine. The 2026 winter had just started to thaw, but the clouds didn't care about the beauty we saw. I stood by the curb while the gutters ran deep with the secrets and promises we couldn't keep. Now the pavement is clean and the air is so clear, but I'm still searching for what disappeared. I watched your mascara then down like a map of a territory falling right into the gap between who we were and who become. In the rhythmic beat of the rain like a drum, you can't get it back. What we lost in the rain, the ink on the letters, the soft easy strain of two voices humming in the middle of the night. Now it's washed off the porch and it's out of our sight. It's more than the moments, it's the ghost of the trust that turned into water, then turned into rust. Yeah, the storm took the heart and it left us the pain, looking for what we lost in the rain. I went back to the park where the grass is still wet, trying to find something I haven't missed yet. But our names on the bench are beginning to blur, just a smudge of the hymn and a streak of the hurt. The rain has a way of erasing the soul, leaving nothing but gravel and a heart-shaped hole. Every puddle I pass is a mirror of blue, showing a version of me that still had you. They say that the rain makes the roses grow tall, but it just made the foundation crumble and fall. It soaked through the wood, had a flooded the beams. Now I'm drowning in rivers of halfway finished dreams. You can dry off your skin and you can change your clothes, but the dampness stays in where the memories froze. Oh, you can't get it back, what we lost in the rain. The ink on the letters, the soft easy strain of two voices humming in the middle of the night. Now it's washed off the porch and it's out of our sight. It's more than the moments, it's the ghost of the trust that turned into water, then turned into rust. Yeah, the storm took the heart and it left us the pain, looking for we lost in the rain. Listen to the eaves, hear how they cry. The earth is still soaking up our last goodbye. Just a storm, just a flood, washing the love right out of our blood. What we lost in the rain, it's gone down the drain. Everything's gone, just the rain, just the rain. We're sitting on the sofa, just a foot apart, but there's a canyon opening inside my heart. The TV is humming to an empty room, while the shadows are weaving a shroud of gloom. I reach for your fingers, but you pull them away, and the I love yous are things we no longer say. The air is heavy, it's getting hard to breathe in this house of glass where we both wanna leave. We're masters of nodding and faking a smile, but we haven't truly spoken in a long, long while. It's the quiet between our hearts that's killing me, a deafening roar of who we used to be. It's louder than shouting, it's colder than ice, paying for silence at a permanent price. We're sharing a ceiling, but living apart, drowning in the quiet between our hearts. I hear your breathing through the bedroom wall, waiting for a whisper or a soft outfall. But the floorboards don't creak and the handle doesn't turn, just the cold remains of a bridge we let burn. We used to finish each other's thoughts in the dark. Now we're just strangers missing the spark. Say something angry, say something mean, just break the glass of this hollow seam. I take a scream over this hollowed out fight. I take a storm over this flat line. But the clock just ticks and the night rolls on until the last bit of us is finally gone. It's the quiet between our hearts that's killing me, a deafening roar of who we used to be. It's louder than shouting, it's harder than ice, paying for silence at a permanent price. We're sharing a ceiling, but living apart, drowning in the quiet between our hearts. Listen, can you hear it? The sound of two people becoming ghosts in the house where we love the most. Just the quiet, the heavy, heavy quiet between my heart and yours. I parked my car on the corner of the street where the sidewalk cracks used to feel like a beat. The maple tree is taller, the porch light is new, but it's missing the shadow that looked just like you. I reach for my keys, then I pull back my hand like a stranger arriving in a foreign land. I know every turn and the dip in the drive. I know where the roses used to stay alive. But the windows are dark and the garden is dry. The stars don't look right in this patch of the sky. I'm standing on the doorstep of 2026, looking for a feeling that I can't seem to fix. I know the address, I can name every storm, but I've never felt more wretchedly alone. It's the right front door, but a different key. It feels like the way home forgot about me. Yeah, the way home forgot who I used to be. I walked to the park where we carved out our names, but the bark has grown over our desperate claims. The air smells like rain and a distant regret of a love that the world is trying to forget. I'm a ghost in a town that I used to own, just a name on a list that is no longer known. Is it home if you can't find your heart in the hall? Is it home if there's no one to answer your call? I'm tracing the map, but the ink is all blurred. I'm shouting for help, but there's not a word heard. The path hasn't changed, it's exactly the same, but it doesn't remember the sound of my name. I'm standing on the doorstep of Turd 26, looking for a feeling that I can't seem to fix. I know the address, I can name every stone, but I've never felt more wretchedly alone. It's the right front door, but a different key. It feels like the way home forgot about me. So I'll turn around and I'll head for the gate. Maybe I'm early, or maybe I'm late, but the porch is a desert, the hallway is cold, and I'm far too tired to be this bold. The lights are all on, but nobody's there, and the way home forgot me. Just a stranger now. standing in the driveway of 2026, in a world that kept turning, a world I can't fix. The concrete is cracked where the winter was lean, and the weeds are reclaiming the space in between. I'm looking for footprints we left in the mud, before the high water and before the flood. But the earth has a way of erasing the past, turning forever into things that don't last. I'm digging through soil, I'm searching the grid for a piece of the life that we used to fit. But the seasons are greedy, they swallow the light and bury our secrets in the middle of the night. It's the ground beneath my memories that's shifting away, turning my always into just yesterday. I'm trying to plant roots in a heart made of sand, while everything beautiful slips through my head. I'm a ghost on a foundation that's starting to fail, trying to stay steady while the world turns pale. Yeah, the earth is moving and I'm losing the keys to the ground beneath my to the oak tree where we carved our names, but the bark has grown over our desperate claims. It's like the wood felt the weight of the lie and just dying to hide it from the open sky. Every step that I take feels hollow and thin, like the floorboards are tired of the state that I'm in. The very soil I'm walking on feels like a thief, stealing the structure of my quietest grief. If I stand still enough, will I sink to the core, to the place where you love me, to the before? But the dirt is just dirt and the grass is just green, and there's miles of silence sitting in between. I'm reaching for tremors, I'm praying for shakes, just to feel the vibration of our old mistakes. It's the ground beneath my memories that's shifting away, turning my always into just yesterday. I'm trying to plant roots in a heart made of sand, while everything beautiful slips through my head. I'm a ghost on a foundation that's starting to fail, trying to stay steady while the world turns pale. Yeah, the earth is moving and I'm losing the keys to the ground beneath my memories. Dust to dust, stone to stone, I'm learning to walk this garden alone. But the map has been buried, the landmarks are gone, and the ground just keeps moving, moving on beneath my memories. It's all just shifting, moving on. The tea's gone cold, but I'm still holding the cup, afraid if I move, the dam will finally erupt. It's January 2026 and the air is thin blue. Everything in this kitchen still tastes like you. I'm standing so still, trying to play my part, but There's a fracture spreading right through the center of my heart. I'm not screaming your name, I'm not making a sound, I'm not throwing the memories onto the ground. But if you step closer, if you stood where I stand, you'd feel the earthquake beneath the palm of my hand. Can you hear my heart tremble? Can you feel the way it breaks? It's a quiet kind of ruin, it's a shivering mistake. It's not a thunderous crashing or a bolt from the sky. It's just a low, steady rattle as I watch our love die. The world sees a statue, a face made of stone. But can you hear my heart tremble? All on its own. The clock on the mantle is ticking too loud, like a hammer on a nail, like a shadow on a cloud. I try to breathe even, I try to stay tall, but I'm leaning my weight against a crumbling wall. You're talking about space and you're talking about time, while I'm losing the rhythm, I'm losing the rhyme. It's the vibration of a string that's pulled too tight. It's the flickering of a bulb before it loses the light. I'm a house in a storm, I'm a leaf on the lake. How much of the shaking can one spirit take? You say that I'm calm, you say that I'm fine, but you aren't listening to this pulse of mine. Can you hear my heart tremble? Can you feel the way it breaks? It's a quiet kind of ruin, it's a shivering mistake. It's not a thunderous crashing or a bolt from the sky. It's just a low, steady rattle as I watch our love die. The world sees a statue, a face made of stone. But can you hear my heart tremble? All on its own. Listen close, past the goodbyes and the I'm sorries, past the plans for the Sundays and the worries. It's a soft, jagged beating, a desperate, slow retreating. Can you hear it? Can you hear me shaking? Trembling, just trembling, before I fall apart. I reached out in the darkness just to find the edge of the bed in the house of 2026, where the I love yous went dead. I remember the way your fingers felt like a spark on my skin, a fire that kept me steady, a light that led me in. But now I reach for something and the air just turns to gray, like a ghost of a sensation that's a lifetime away. My palm is still open, My skin is still warm, waiting for the shelter of your heart in the storm. But there's a hollowness hidden me, a coldness in the deep, a promise that the universe just couldn't seem to keep. Now your touch is an empty room, a door that's off the hinge, a memory of a heartbeat on a lonely silver fringe. I'm grasping at the shadows, I'm holding on to air, finding only echoes of the hands that once were there. It's a wide open silence, a cold and hollow tomb. Yeah, your touch is an empty room. I walked past the window where we used to watch the rain, and I felt the phantom pressure of your head against the pane. But when I turned to find you, there was nothing but the draft and the bitter, jagged pieces of the love at which we laughed. You're a physical absence, a tactile kind of ache, a shivering reminder of every choice we didn't make. How do I unlearn the way you fit into my side? How do I close the door on all the ways I haven't cried? I'm a tenant in a memory, I'm a stranger in my skin, looking for the entrance, but the walls are closing in. It's the loneliest architecture, the most desolate design, to feel your phantom fingers interlacing here with mine. Now your touch is an empty room, a door that's off the hinge, a memory of a heartbeat on a lonely silver fringe. I'm grasping at the shadows, I'm holding on to air, finding only echoes of the hands that once were there. It's a wide open silence, a cold and hollow tomb. Yeah, your touch is an empty room. Words, no weight, just the dust upon the floor. I'm knocking on a memory that doesn't have a door. I can still feel you, but you aren't here. Just the empty, just the clear. An empty room. Your touch is just an empty room. I'm Mercury's falling on this January night, and the driveway is a canvas of a blinding hollow white. I'm standing by the mailbox where we carved our initials deep in a summer that felt permanent, a vow we swore to keep. Now the 2026 wind is howling through the pines, tracing over frozen hearts and jagged broken minds. You said wait for me till winter and I'll never leave again, but the season turned to ice and I'm still standing in the rain. The garden is a graveyard where the lilies used to grow, and everything you swore to me is hidden down below. It's a promise buried in the snow, out of sight and out of reach, a lesson in the silence that the bitter winters teach. I'm digging with my bare hands, but the ground is cold and hard, searching for a heartbeat in this frozen empty yard. You're 1,000 miles away while the drifts begin to pile on a promise buried in the snow, and a lost and lonely smile. I can see the porch light flickering through the fallen flakes. It's a beacon for a traveler who's made all the wrong mistakes. I thought that we were solid, I thought that we were stone, but I'm waking up to shivers in a bed that's all my own. The map we drew is white now, the landmarks are all gone, and I'm just a ghost of us waiting for a winter dawn. Maybe when the thaw comes, the truth will finally rise, and the mud will show the secrets that we hid behind our eyes. But the forecast says the freezing is here to stay a while, and I'm losing the memory of your summer-colored style. It's getting hard to breathe out here, the air is thin and sharp, like a broken silver string on a cold and rusted harp. It's a promise buried in the snow, out of sight and out of reach, a lesson in the silence that the bitter winters teach. I'm digging with my bare hands, but the ground is cold and hard, searching for a heartbeat in this frozen empty yard. You're 1,000 miles away while the drifts begin to pile on a promise buried in the snow, and a lost and lonely smile. Let the white cover it all, let the world go quiet and still. I'll stop looking for the maybe on this lonely frozen hill. It's deep down now beneath the ice, a promise that wasn't worth the price, buried in the snow. Just let it go. under the snow. It's tucked in the corner, catching the dust, a velvet embrace beginning to rust. The fabric is worn where your head used to rest, a hollowed out shape of the life we possessed. I've rearranged everything else in the room, but that patch of the floor is a garden of gloom. I can't bring myself to move it an inch. Every time I look over, my chest starts to flinch. The morning light hits it and makes me believe for a split second you didn't have to leave. I see the ghost of your hand on the wood, and I trade my tomorrow to stay where we stood. And now I'm just staring at the chair you once loved, while the sky turns the color of a morning dove. It's an island of us in a house full of me, the hardest monument I'll ever have to see. It's empty and heavy and quiet and cold, holding the stories that we never told. Yeah, I'm breaking in pieces, just trying to be, staring at the chair you once loved without me. I remember you sitting there, book in your lap, while the rain on the window went tap, tap, tap. You look up and smile, and the world would go still. Now the silence is something that's starting to kill. I set my coffee down on the table nearby and wait for a shadow to catch my eye. But the upholstery is faded, the patterns are blurred, and the I'm home I'm craving will never be heard. Sometimes I sit in it, trying to feel small traces of you that might still be real, but it's just a ghost of a velvet seat, a graveyard of wood where two hearts used to beat. It's the most painful thing that I own in this place, because it's perfectly shaped for your missing embrace. Now I'm just staring at the chair you once loved, while the sky turns the color of a morning dove. It's an island of us in a house full of me, the hardest monument I'll ever have to see. It's empty and heavy and quiet and cold, without me. I should throw it away, I should give it to a friend, but that would mean admitting the end. The end is the end, so I'll keep the door open, and I'll keep the light dim, staring at the chair, waiting for the hurt to come back to the him. Just an empty chair, just an empty heart. In 2026, we're still worlds apart. I'm looking at a photograph from 2025 of two people I don't recognize anymore. There wasn't a storm, there wasn't a fight, no glass hitting floors in the middle of the night. We just stopped leaning in when we sat on the porch, and slowly the rain put its hand on the torch. I didn't notice the colors turning to gray, I didn't hear the words that we started to say. It wasn't a fire that burned down the town, just a slow, steady leak that let everything drown. We didn't break, we faded away, like the gold in the sky at the end of the day. There's no jagged edges, no wreckage to see, just the ghost of you in the shadow of me. I can't even hate you for walking away, 'cause we didn't break, we just faded to gray. I went to the kitchen to make us some tea, but I only made one and it didn't shock me. The silence has grown like a vine on the wall. It's been months since I felt like a priority at all. We're like old Polaroids left out in the sun, losing our features till the image is done. Give me a reason to scream or to cry, give me a how or a when or a why. A clean break is kinder, a snap of the bone, but this is just drifting till we're both alone. We're still in the house, but the lights have gone dim, and I'm losing the her while you're losing the him. We didn't break, we faded away, like the gold in the sky at the end of the day. There's no jagged edges, no wreckage to see, just the ghost of you in the shadow of me. I can't even hate you for walking away, 'cause we didn't break, we just faded to gray. It's 2026 and the memory's pale, a beautiful ship that just ran out of sail. No thunder, no lightning, just a quiet goodbye in the shade. We didn't break, we just let the light fade. We just faded, faded, gone. The curse is blinking like a dying star. in a draft folder filled with how beautiful you are. I type out I miss you, then I press erase, trying to scrub the memory of your face. My thumbs are hovering over the keys, begging for a mercy that I'll never receive. I've got paragraphs of love with nowhere to go, just a harvest of seeds I was too late to sow. Now the blue light is burning my eyes in the dark as I try to rekindle a finished out spark. It's just unsent messages and empty hands, building a kingdom on shifting sands. I've got so much to tell you, but the signal is dead, living in the silence of the things I never said. Now I'm holding on to where you used to stand, with unsent messages and empty hands. I walk past the coffee shop on 4th and Main, and I wrote you a poem in the fog on the pane. But the sun came out and it washed it away, just like the courage I lacked every day. My phone is a graveyard of all you wake, and I'm sorry for every heart-sized mistake. If I hit send, would it change the end, or just break the pieces that refuse to mend? So I save it as a draft, like I'm saving my soul, in a digital cage where I've lost all control. One click from I love you, one click from the truth, but I'm paralyzed here in the ghost of my youth. It's just unsent messages and empty hands, building a kingdom on shifting sands. I've got so much to tell you, but the signal is dead, living in the silence of the things I never said. Now I'm holding on to where you used to stand, with unsent messages and empty hands. Delete, rewrite, discard, good need. My palms are hollow, my screen is black, and I'm finally learning you aren't coming back. Empty hands, just empty hands. The tea has gone cold, in your favorite mug, and the silence is wearing a hole in the rug. I leave the porch light burning holes in the dark, counting the minutes, leaving a mark. The clock on the wall has a heavy, slow beat, like the sound of a heart that's admitting defeat. And I'm still waiting for your footsteps on the stairs, reaching for a ghost who's no longer there. The door stays locked, but I'm watching the gate, caught in the rhythm of too little too late. Every shadow that moves, every creak in the floor is a lie that I tell myself right by the door. Yeah, I'm still waiting for your footsteps. I haven't moved your shoes from the side of the bed. I'm replaying the last words that we ever said. Was it the coldness? Was it the pride? Or the things that we buried and kept deep inside? Now the house is a museum of what used to be, and the walls are all staring in pity at me. The neighbors all whisper, you tell me to go, to pack up the memories and let the wind blow. But if I leave it now and you finally come home, you'll find only echoes and dust on the chrome. So I sit in the garden while the winter winds blow, looking for tracks in the fresh fallen snow. And I'm still waiting for your footsteps on the stairs, reaching for a ghost who's no longer there. The door stays locked, but I'm watching the gate, caught in the rhythm of too little too late. Every shadow that moves, every creak in the floor is a lie that I tell myself right by the door. Yeah, I'm still waiting for your footsteps. tea is gone cold in your favorite mug, and the silence is wearing a hole in the rug. I leave the porch light burning holes in the dark, counting the minutes, leaving a mark. The clock on the wall has a heavy, slow beat, like the sound of a heart that's admitting defeat. And I'm still waiting for your footsteps on the stairs, reaching for a ghost who's no longer there. The door stays locked, but I'm watching the game, caught in the rhythm of too little, too late. Every shadow that moves, every creak in the floor is a lie that I tell myself right by the door. Yeah, I'm still waiting for your footsteps. I haven't moved your shoes from the side of the bed. I'm replaying the last words that we ever said. Was it the coldness? Was it the pride? Or the things that we buried and kept deep inside? Now the house is a museum of what used to be, and the walls are all staring in pity at me. And neighbors all whisper, they tell me to go, to pack up the memories and let the wind blow. But if I leave now and you finally come home, you'll find only echoes and dust on the chrome. So I sit in the garden while the winter winds blow, looking for tracks in the fresh fallen snow. And I'm still waiting for your footsteps on the stairs, reaching for a ghost who's no longer there. The door stays locked, but I'm watching the game, caught in the rhythm of too little, too late. Every shadow that moves, every creak in the floor is a lie that I tell myself right by the door. Yeah, I'm still waiting for your footsteps. The sun's coming up, another day on the line, and I'm still convinced that I'm doing just fine. Just one more, just one more day before I admit that you've wandered away. I'm still waiting, still listening for the sound of you coming home. The sun is climbing over 2026, setting fire to the photos that I can't bear to fix. I see you breathing easier, I see you standing tall, while I'm still chasing shadows on the bedroom wall. I know the world is calling and you're ready for the light, but please don't burn the bridge down in a single night. I'm not asking for a U-turn or a promise you can't keep. I'm not asking for the mountain to get a little less steep. I just need the ghost of us to linger for a while before you trade my memory for a stranger's smile. So forget me gently, let the colors slowly fade. Don't rip the stitches out of every vow we made. Let the earth dissolve like sugar in the rain, instead of cutting through the bone to end the pain. Take the long way out, leave a little bit of trace. Don't just scrub the history of my name and my face. If you have to go, then go, but do it slow and forget me gently. I'm folding up the sweaters you decided not to take. Each thread is like a souvenir of one more heart-shaped ache. I hope you find the version of the life you're looking for, the one that didn't wait behind this heavy wooden door. But don't make me a villain just to make believe it right. Don't turn off all the candles just to prove that it is night. I let the silence grow like ivy, let the distance turn to mist. Don't turn into a cold wind that I have to resist. Just a soft retreating footstep, just a quiet drifting cloud. Don't make the end of you and me so violent and loud. So forget me gently, let the colors slowly fade. Don't rip the stitches out of every vow we made. Let the earth dissolve like sugar in the rain, instead of cutting through the bone to end the pain. Take the long way out, leave a little bit of trace. Don't just scrub the history of my name and my face. If you have to go, then go, but do it slow and forget me gently. Turn the pages one by one until the story's finally done. Don't slam the book, don't throw it in the fire. Just let the echo quiet down until we both retire gently, like a leaf upon the stream. Forget me, like a half-remembered dream. Forget me gently, gently. sun came up on 2026, but it didn't bring the light. It just pulled back the curtain on another lonely night. I try to lift my head up, but it's anchored to the bed by the echoes of the always and the nevers that we said. I'm walking through the grocery store, staring at the floor, trying not to see the things you don't need anymore. It's not a sudden stabbing or a flash of blinding pain. It's more like the persistence of a week of winter rain. It's the gravity of silence, it's the pressure in the air, reminding me with every breath that you're no longer there. It's the weight of missing you, it's a stone inside my chest, it's the shadow in the hallway that won't let the memory rest. I'm carrying the mountain of the plans we had to fold, and the heavy hollow feeling of a hand that cannot hold. I'm tired of being strong, I'm tired of being true to the heavy aching crushing weight of missing you. I went to move your boxes, but I couldn't budge the stack. It felt like every memory was trying to pull me back. A photograph is light enough to hold within my palm, but it weighs 100 tons when the house is this damn calm. I'm sinking through the floorboards, I'm drowning on the land, with a map to nowhere special clutched inside my hand. They say that I'll get used to it, that I'll learn to bear the load, that I'll find a lighter rhythm on this long and dusty road. But how do you keep walking when your knees are bound to fail? How do you keep breathing when your heart is in a jail? It's a physical exhaustion that a sleep can never cure, the heavy price of loving someone way too much for sure. It's the weight of missing you, it's a stone inside my chest, it's the shadow in the hallway that won't let the memory rest. I'm carrying the mountain of the plans we had to fold, and the heavy hollow feeling of a hand that cannot hold. I'm tired of being strong, I'm tired of being true to the heavy aching crushing weight of missing you. One step, two steps, the world is getting small. I'm buckling beneath it all, just the weight, the heavy, heavy weight. And I'm far too tired to carry it, but I'm far too lost to let it go. The weight of missing you, it's all I know, it's all I know. We were standing on the platform, just an inch from the stage. I had the words inside my mouth and I watched you walk away. We were maybe in a world of no, a spark that almost caught the greatest love story that we never actually fought. I traced the outlines of the plans we drew in the sand, the ghost of a wedding ring on an empty hand. A goodbye is heavy, but at least it is sure. And never is a fever that you learn how to cure, but it nearly is a poison that stays in your veins. The sun coming out while it's still pouring rain, because nothing hurts like almost did. The secret life that we kept hid. We were a heartbeat away from a life together, from a once upon a time to a forever. It's the what if that keeps me awake in the dark, the almost that left the permanent mark. Yeah, total loss is easier to withstand, but nothing hurts like almost had you in my hand. I see you in the city and you've got that look, like a chapter ripped out of a halfway finished book. We're leaning close like we're still meant to be. Then you remember him and I remember me. We're a bridge that didn't quite reach the other side, a beautiful wreck of unspoken pride. If you hated me, I could find some peace. If we crashed and burned, I'd find some release. But we were perfect, we were gold. We were right on the edge, just two trembling souls on a crumbling ledge. And we didn't jump and we didn't fall. We just let the almost become nothing at all. Because nothing hurts like almost did. The secret life that we kept here. We were a heartbeat away from a life together, from a once upon a time to a forever. It's the what if that keeps me awake in the dark, the almost that left the permanent mark. Yeah, total loss is easier to withstand, but nothing hurts like almost had you in my hand. We almost made it. The lights were in sight. We were one, I love you, away from the light. Now I'm just a shadow of the man I'd have been if almost hadn't led but never win. Nothing hurts like almost. Nothing hurts like you. I've packed up the boxes and cleared out the halls. I've painted the colors back over the walls. I told all my friends that I'm doing just fine, that I've finally drawn a definitive line. But the moon has a way of reminding my skin of the warmth of the shadow you used to wrap in. And I'm standing here in the cold 2026 light, fighting a battle I lose every night. I've tried to be angry, I've tried to be cold, I've tried to let go of the hand I can't hold. But my heart is a stubborn, beautiful fool, breaking every single moving on rule. It's a love that won't let go of me. That won't let go of me. I see your name in the steam on the glass. I hear you laughing, the people who pass. It's a quiet obsession, a slow burning ache, a fever that no kind of medicine can break. They say time is a river that carries the pain, but I'm still standing here in your July rain. The world is moving forward, it's turning so fast, while I'm a museum for a love that didn't last. Is it a blessing or is it a curse to remember the better when I'm living the worse? I've tried to replace you, I've tried to move on, but the space that you left is still wide at the dawn. It's got its claws in my soul, it's got its weight on my chest, a heart-shaped ghost that won't give me a rest. It's a love that won't let go of me. So I'll carry the heavy, I'll carry the blue, until there's no difference between me and you. Still holding on, even when you've let go. Yeah, it's a love that won't let go. sitting in the kitchen as the evening light dies. It's January 2026, but I see the sunrise reflecting in the tea that's gone cold between us. No need for the yelling, no need for the fuss. The air is heavy with the weight of the end, and I'm losing my lover, I'm losing my friend. You haven't packed a suitcase or stood up to go. You haven't said a word that I don't already know. But there's a distance in your stare that's 1,000 miles wide, and there's nowhere left for a heartbeat to hide. 'Cause I can see the goodbye written in your eyes before the first tear or the hollowed out sighs. It's there in the way that you're looking through me at a future where I'm not the person you see. The ink is already dry on the page where just two actors left on a silent stage. I'm reading the truth through the thin disguise of the goodbye written in your eyes. I reach for your hand and your fingers feel thin, like you're already shedding the life that we're in. You're nodding along to the things that I say, but your soul is already a lifetime away. It's a merciful cruelty, a quiet retreat, the sound of a heart that's admitting defeat. Don't try to soften it, don't try to lie. Don't give me a maybe or we can still try, because the pupils are dilated, the focus is gone. You've already traveled to where you belong. It's a slow motion shatter, a beautiful break, the hardest realization I've had to take. 'Cause I can see the goodbye written in your eyes before the first tear or the hollowed out sighs. It's there in the way that you're looking through me at a future where I'm not the person you see. The ink is already dry on the page where just two actors left on a silent stage. I'm reading the truth through the thin disguise of a goodbye written in your eyes. So just say it or don't. The silence is loud enough to tell me you won't. I've read the ending, I've seen the last part in the cold flickering windows of your heart. Goodbye, it's written in your eyes. I can see it now.